Morning everyone. It is Friday. A very cold night. Had some quite low temperatures last night and everything is obviously, as you can see, frosted. Let's just take it steadily down here. There's a big water leak that comes out of like a natural spring on the right hand side here, and it obviously freezes across the road. And then the spray from the drain then makes a big ice patch here that you can then just cruise straight into the back of the A4. So you've got to be a little bit careful because the road is shiny. So yeah, today's Skyline stuff. We are going over to my buddy Rob's shop after we've done a Mercedes this morning. We've got C220, which is having a Alpine, his own unit, and we've got the fascia kit and the installation. So we're doing that first, and then I'm going to get over and get the Skyline up in the air, start fitting the LED kit, and then that's one more thing ticked off the list. The box later on should be nice and dry and we can get the sub into it and test fit it into the car, get it bolted down. And then pretty much we've got boot carpets to put back in. I've got to make a floor because the carpet on the floor is missing, and obviously now we've added a sub. So I need to add a bit of a custom floor. The dash trim that we're waiting on from Japan, and the back of the sort of strut brace fuel tank passage, that's got to be fitted because we're still waiting on that from Japan as well. So there's a little bit to do yet, but it's kind of coming to a close. We're getting it sorted. But gonna get off to the shop, get a coffee, start the day. See you in a bit. Ta-da.
Morning everyone. Morning. Let me just turn this down really quickly because we've got the radio playing. Hang on. There we go. Right, so first thing this morning, I've got a Mercedes C-Class. Is it a C or an E? C220, there you go. We are changing the head unit in this one for the customer's own Alpine unit. So we've already got 90% of it out, as Alex knows how to take these out quite quickly. So we've got all the stuff out. Got all of his stuff there. We've got a reverse camera to put in as well. So we've got Alpine's own reverse camera to go into the back of their unit.
Alpine's own reverse camera? Oh, Pioneer.
Is it
You're making stuff up again,
No, I'm not making stuff up.
Well, stand corrected. Excuse me. You told me it was a Pioneer.
I was going to say, I read the leaflet. I read the leaflet. Yeah. So we've got universal patch lead that's come with the steering control harness from In-Car Tech. So we've got to get that sorted. I've already done the pins for that.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
By reading the instructions. Get all that stuff put in there. Alex is busy working away on the GTR. The box is now painted. Beautification is done. It is in. I'm going in now.
It's going in, then I'm putting the sub in it.
And then we're going to power it on.
Then we're going to power it up, listen to it.
Realise it sounds horrible, then take it out and start again.
So that I've created absolutely another masterpiece.
Ooh. Well, we know that.
Ugga duggers. Oh, that's in there.
That ain't going nowhere.
That ain't going nowhere. And then we're going to go over to Robbo's and put the underkit on.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you got to hurry up.
Oh, shit. Right, I'm gonna crack on. We've got to go and put a neon kit on. Right, see you soon. Bye.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Afternoon, everyone. Right, so everyone start off with say hello, Dave.
Hello.
Bodada. Bodada, Dave. Right, so Mercedes is all done after some jiggery pokery. We've got the Alpine unit all in. USBs in the glove box, just here. And we've got digital aerial antenna over the top left-hand corner, microphone up in the top of the light there. We have got reverse camera working as well. So, reverse camera just there. This is the Alpine one. Not a big fan of the bracket that they supply with it, but it's in and it works. We have had to muck around with the lead that we got for this to be able to get the CAN bus ignition turn on and all of the other bits, but turn the ignition on, radio comes to life. And then there we go. So we've got steering controls working. So that's that sorted, and as well as we've got the reverse camera. Children. But yeah, this thing's done. So customers on their way back to come and collect it. Old radio and stuff's left in the car for them. Other than that, we're going to crack on and do some GTR-y things, and we'll catch up with you in a bit. See you soon.
Early the next morning.
Morning everyone. Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. Super cold, very frosty. Sun is just coming up, but we've got some beautiful blue and orange sky. I think we got a transit van in today, fascia kit, head unit. I think we're doing a Pioneer 950 Evo, and then we're getting back on with the Skyline. We've got to pick up some plastic for the boot floor, but the box is in and working. We've tuned the car, sounding pretty good. I think he's going to be dead happy, but we've got the hard job now fitting the neon kit, and he's got carbon under trays and diffusers and all sorts of stuff, so it's proving to be a really hard thing to do properly, because obviously you don't just want to glue it up there and hope that the sticky pads hold it. So screwing, sealant, cable ties, it's a lot of effort. And we got to heat wrap the front as well, because the exhaust manifold sits really close to one of the chassis legs, so that will eventually melt a cable if he's on boost, so we need to protect the cable as well with some heat wrap. Fun times. But warm up, get a coffee, start the day. I'll see you in a bit. Happy Saturday, my dudes. Hope you're well. Beep, 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 beep. I wonder what you were doing. I thought, why is he so close to me? You want me to kiss you in your hot mouth?
Kiss me in my hot mouth.
Let's hope you're not filming that.
No, I'm pretty sure I was close enough to you.
Sure.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Yeah, wee.
This guy.
So Alex has been building the template. Morning everyone, by the way. Saturday. Drilling holes in an R34. Not exactly happy about it, but kind of have to.
Yes.
He wants the neon kit on there. There's no, because it's got like a one piece, or nearly a one piece under tray, and it's all carbon fibre. You can't stick anything to it. It just doesn't stick. We've tried our best. We've cleaned. We've wiped down. We've brake and clutch cleaned. We've stuck. We've warmed up. It just doesn't stick to carbon fibre.
It's got to be safe.
Yeah, I'd rather it had a couple of holes in it and stayed onto the bottom of the car than it.
Hey, look at my neon
dragged behind him with a flappy, shiny bit of light. So Alex is doing that, but he's also done the template for the boot. So I've made it out of cardboard in two pieces. So I've split down the middle so that we can put it in, because obviously the boot trim is too big for the hole, so you can't get it out in one piece. So we made it in two pieces. We'll cut that out of some wood, or some plastic, sorry. We're doing it out of plastic, and then we'll carpet over the top of it to make it flexible to be able to get it in and out the boot. But that's the plan for today. Get the neon kit done, get the boot bit started, and then this thing is going to be on the final stretch to be able to get the fascia kit in, get the boot done, and that is it. So
sounds good though, doesn't it?
It does sound damn good. It does sound good. So it'll be nice once it's buttoned up and ready to go. But we're nearly there. Small, I've got a Transit Custom. This one is having a Evo 950 and set of front door speakers. I think we're going with the component set on this one. So we've got mid-range in the door, Tweeters up in the top of the A-pillars, so we'll put the crossovers in the dashboard behind there and then interrupt the Pioneer's speaker harness and put our crossovers into that, so that way then we can use the rest of the factory harness to do the speakers. So fascia kit's got to come out of this one. Check the top, I've not got an SD card in it, but the radio in this one doesn't actually work at all, so I can't check to see if the steering wheel controls work yet, but these ones do, which do the computer up here. These ones I am unsure of. So we'll do the same sort of thing, microphone up the top, dab in the top left hand corner, and we'll do the USB in the top cubby up here, or the top in the glove box down the bottom over there. This is having the 950, so we don't necessarily need the USB close to be able to do the link, because it's wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so yeah. We'll get a start on these two, and then we'll give you a shout back a little bit later on. Right then, update for you on the Transit. So radio is out, so we've got a bit of plastic I've cut out. Hang on. So with these Transits, as you've seen us do before, if you haven't seen it on the channel before, then this will be completely new to you. But these Transit Customs, they come with a dash cut you have to do. So that's what it will look like roughly, with it being standard when you take the head unit out. So you've got the radio behind the fascia, you've got the fascia panel that will come out like so. So you'll have this that you'll have to change the air vents over, and you'll have the top screen just like this one here that will be mounted and situated up here. So to be able to get a double DIN or any radio in this thing, even a single DIN radio with the fascia kit and all the other bits, you need to cut out this piece here, but you need to be really delicate because the air box is connected to it. So this piece here, this bit that is glued to and fused to, that is actually your air box or your air ducting system, so into these bits here. So you need to be really careful of this. Yes, there is some holes in it already from the factory, however we don't want to be going and cutting a big old hole in the back of it and either cooling down the radio or warming it up. So you've got to be really careful not to nick any of the cabling down here. You've got to be really careful not to poke a hole in the airbox as well. But I think that's probably one of the best dash cuts I've done. I've never been confident at doing them, but I think, without even asking Alex,
Yo, yo, yo!
come and give me your opinione
Go on
my dash cut.
Ah, good man, you learned from the best. That you learned from the
One
best.
pieced it.
Very, very clean.
Yeet.
Yep. So you've not separated. So in here is the air box.
Yes.
And you've not separated that. You've done that properly too. Good job.
Minty boy.
What about these cables that are cut down here?
Yeah, we lop all them off. Don't need any of them.
So what you may find is that you want to extend this cut here,
Okay.
just slightly over there, because you've got a lot of cables to go underneath here. Now
Okay.
we're dealing, actually no, you'll be all right on this one because it's a Evo 950,
Okay.
single DIN chassis. But if you're working with a double, you sometimes trim more off this edge, just to allow more cables to pass behind the radio.
Okay.
If it's a double DIN, they tend to get a bit tight, so you want to just not go into the air vent, because then you've got air blowing into here, but just these rough edges here, just get rid of them.
Yeah.
But no, that's cool.
I've already done the V cut as well.
Yeah. So we're keeping the display. We'll get our CAN information from the display feed at the top. So your little extension cable
Yes.
there, that goes into the box, and then the box cable goes up to the display. You'll have your aerial, your one plug that you'll use.
Yeah.
So you spilt coffee all over it.
Mate, I'm gonna, yeah, there's
Looks like
a
it.
mess all behind this radio at the moment. And then, I can't say that word.
Can't, he's a customer. He's your brother, but he's a customer. Behind the line. No.
What do you want? No, we ain't got any of them.
Just coming to set.
Right then, let's do a bit of an update. Hey up. Some money.
I'm paying out.
Just shake him a bit and he might...
Wrong shake.
Don't tell me.
This is a family show.
No, it's not. This is PG-13. Right, so Alex is getting on with the neons on the Skyline. This side is done, or to the front. Oh, hang on.
Allow me, Ted.
Oh, here we go.
Ted.
Here we go. So for the record, this side's done, that side's done. I don't know about the driver's side, but
It's getting there.
it's getting there. Oi, look at that.
And
I was going to say, so this is one of the settings. We can go through lots and lots of different settings on Alex's phone. Obviously this will be set up. I've just done the fucking worst thing I could have done.
Start again.
I went to show the back of the car and just gonna have to,
Well done,
just
Dan.
gonna have to cut that off. Just went to show the back of it, be like, oh look,
Here's
look
the
at
red.
the neons. I looked at the camera screen and went, oh shit. But so yes, to go back, we can change the settings for different displays on the neons. Obviously the customer will have that application on their phone once he gets the car back. Are you trying to cover up the reg?
No, I'm being a neon.
Oh right, okay. Just running around the car. So obviously once we've got the front ones on as well, they'll chase all the way around.
Hang on.
Thank you. They'll chase all the way around the car.
Hang on.
Are the driver's side ones on?
No, but I can turn them on.
That's a good idea. That can stay on until we get rid of the car.
Not another one?
Because look at that! There you go, look! I can film the back of the car, look, wee. But yes.
Let me put the extension on and I'll give you a little...
So yeah, looking all very cool. Alex is just about to power up the... To the side. Whilst he's powering that up, I'll run through what's going on in the Ford Transit for you. So as you can see, door cards are off. This is not me. This was already off. This was already ripped, but someone's been in here before. Kicker speakers in. Using the factory harness for the speakers. And then obviously I've got my crossovers up behind the Evo 950 look. So fascia kit's in, all the radio wiring and everything else in terms of that is done. It's just a case now of doing the door speakers, fitting the tweeters into the A-pillar trims themselves, and then connecting them into the tweeter crossover here. So the crossovers are hidden up behind the dash just about here and on the opposite side, and then the tweeter cable comes along the back of the dash to there. Same with that one over there. So microphone up at the top, dab in the top left hand corner of the windscreen, USB in the glove box, which they don't necessarily need unless they're charging, and then floating screen with a pocket and the fascia kit. Wonderful. So we're now working, getting rid of these horrible things, putting the lovely speakers in. And Alex is just about to...
Should be on.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. Hang on.
Hang on. Oh, there we go. Channel.
There you go. Channel 1.
Ding. Look at that. There we go. Let me see if I can get further
So
back.
somebody asked, come down here with me a second.
Yep.
So somebody asked about how do you fit them? If, you know.
Yeah, I saw the comment. How do you fit them if you're gonna not screw them? But
So what we've got,
hang on, people. The angle is gonna change because we're gonna upside down.
brackets, sealant, right, and cable ties.
So we've done.
That's how they should be fitted correctly. So not on moving parts, sealant, cable ties, screw terminals, everything. All the way around so that they are sealed from weather, stuck and screwed in places.
So you can see as well, we have had to put a little hole in the diffuser because it was easier and better for the LED strips if they went through that little hole there, as opposed to going up and over and round it and then putting a big old
being
kink
crushed.
in it. Yeah, and if he was to ever ground it out, there'd be this sharp point that would just cut them in half and then they'd stop working. So it was easier and better for them to go through it. So just a little hole there. So yeah, these things are coming along really well. You can see down the other side as well, look at that.
And then just
Doesn't that look trick? Doesn't that look trick as hell? So,
You look good tonight when we turn the lights out.
I was going to say, when
Skyline in the
it gets dark later on and we turn the lights off in the workshop and it's sat there giving it
yeah.
it's going to be cool. So, right, we'll give you a shout back in a little bit. I'll get the other side done. We'll get the tweeters mounted in the A-pillars and then we'll go from there. So, see you all soon. If I talk really quickly over the top of it, there you go, he's turned it down a little bit anyway. So, look, as you can see, the GTR is currently working. And the LEDs are working at the same time. So we were just tinkering with the LEDs working with the stereo. So Jono is here. He was holding the controller box that powers that.
Say something, John. Into the box.
Say something into the box, John.
It's coming on.
But anyway, as you just saw. So the microphone's quite sensitive and it does pick up on the noise, and we did have it working with a couple of songs a second ago that Alex was playing through the Skyline. We obviously can't play you too much because of copyright, but transit is all done now. So we've got Evo 950, we've got the microphone at the top, dab in the top left hand corner, USB in the glove box, GPS puck above the glove box behind the dash, crossovers above this top binnacle, tweeters and mid-range in each door, and this thing is done and ready to go. Steering controls are working as well, which is good, but yeah, we can get a phone call over to the customer, get this one back to them, and they can be going from there. We've got the front part of the neon kit to fit now, and that's about it. We'll look at him doing all the fancy bits.
My ears are actually ringing. I swear to God, my ear is actually hurting.
It's good.
It is.
It is good.
It is. You can't say that his stereo is not loud because my ear actually hurts. I don't get that in my car.
It's cool. Very cool. Right, get the front part on in a bit and we will give you a shout back a little bit later on. See you soon.
Right then, dude. Yeah, dude. We are finished for a Saturday. So we got quite far with the GTR today. We have the map set out for our custom boot mat. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 6 LEDs up underneath the car. We've just got to do the front section around the nose. And then that bit's done. Stereo system is in and working, sounds wicked. We've pretty much got glove box put back in, new fascia trim from Japan, new boot, battery cover from Japan. GTR's done, sounds wicked. We feel it today. It's been a bit of a busy one. Dan's got the transit van done. We need to get him an airbag dual for Monday morning because we didn't have one. I've got a box but no part, which is interesting. But other than that, dudes, that's it. Saturday done. Have a good weekend. See you Monday morning, bright and early. Ta-da.
More fun and games.